Hi, guys. Welcome to another exciting episode of the Conversation series. Today, we're going to be talking about Christianity and fashion trends. Throughout history, we've seen how religion has been a key influence in fashion. For example, in the 1800s, the Queen Victoria, which was the Queen of England at the time, at the head of the church, during her wedding, decided to wear a white ball gown. And since then, over 200 years after, Christian brides and even non-Christian brides wear white dresses, right? And we see it with our son too, King Albert I, if I'm not mistaken, King Albert Shah. He decided to lose the last button of his double-breasted waistcoat because his tummy was big, so he will have space. And it has become a trend. Over 200 years after, men wear their waistcoats like that. So we see that influence determines fashion trends. What do you think about that?
That's very right and very correct. Because you know that when somebody is perceived as a role model or as somebody someone else looks up to, somehow it just makes the person like puts the person that's looking up to that other person as maybe I can do whatever he does. So it kind of just gives people permission to do things and just feel like, oh, if she could do this and she made a statement with it, not necessarily because of who she is, just because of her personality and all those things. People can just adopt it and start wearing those things. Like you made mention of
The white dress.
white wedding gown. I did not even know that story, but I grew up seeing people wearing white. In fact, I
wedding
heard that in some
dresses.
churches, if you wear milk or that off-white,
Yes.
they don't even permit it. It has to be pure white. So yes, people can drive trends, and that's the thing about trends. When somebody that is up there starts something, it can be good, it can be maybe not so good, but because of that person, people just copy blindly and start to do it. So yes, influence drives trends, and it happens almost all the time. Almost all the time, somebody just wears something, even if that piece of fashion was not even noticed before. The fact that somebody up there just wore it and went out, she appeared on maybe Victoria's Secrets magazine. Everybody will start. And
Or on
if
the
you-
runway.
Exactly. Or this AMVCA that they do, right?
Yeah.
So you see that some tailors actually blow from those things just because somebody wore it and they say it's nice. People now start to sort for that kind of what's it called, style, and they go after it. So yes, like you said, influence drives trends. So
I think another thing that influences fashion trends is culture.
right.
The culture of the people. There was a time in the western part of Nigeria, women were wearing oleku in recent times. And this was something that they wore in those days. But somebody just started to wear it. Oleku, the shorts, wrapper, and the buba.
Okay.
People just started to wear it. Someone just decided to wear it. It looked good on her. People started to wear it again. All of a sudden, it became a thing.
Yes.
So the culture of the people also determines fashion trends.
Right.
People in England now, they no more wear Victorian dresses. Those are the dresses with the corsets and stuff like that. But people in Nigeria are now wearing corsets.
With every Ankara.
With every dress, every
Yes,
fabric now,
yes,
they are
cool.
wearing corsets.
Yes.
It's not even trending with the people that owned the culture. But we have carried it on our head, right? So culture is another thing that influences fashion trends. So I think another thing when a person is thinking about fashion, styling, what is trending, the person must know what fits them. Not everybody can wear everything. There are some dresses I can't wear. There are some trousers I can't wear because of my body type. Right? What do you think about
That's
that?
where personal style comes into play. Because trend can be anything, but style is your own thing. You get?
Yes.
So trend
Trend
is just
can be everything, but style is your own thing.
Style is your own thing. There's something that you know that this is what I just like to wear, right?
Yeah.
And something that drives your style.
Or something that fits me, not also what I like to wear.
Of course,
Something that fits
you.
me. Because some people like to wear some stuff and it doesn't really fit them, right? And so...
And they like it. Maybe they've not gotten to the point where they realize that, oh, this thing doesn't fit me as much as I think. You know that there are people that you would tell that this thing doesn't fit you, but in their mind, oh,
Yeah,
I look dope. You get that kind of thing. And somebody was saying that she's a fashion designer. She was saying that there are some clients that she advises that you can't wear off shoulder. It doesn't fit your body structure. And they're like, so this thing for me, I will carry my Ankara and go. So you get, so even when a person wants to decide his or her style, he has to be conscious first of, like you said, body type.
Body type. Yeah.
There are things that your body type does not just permit for you to wear. And nobody's saying that that is the only thing that is available. Like we said, trend is everything. But from everything, what is your own thing? Another thing about trend is that it's fleeting. It passes.
Exactly.
It's not static. There was a time people were wearing baggy trousers. Later, it became pencil jeans. Even people that don't have pencil legs, they will find themselves in pencil jeans. And it was a trend at that time. Then at some point, it was crazy jeans again. Then so many things would just come and, but you are the one that would decide that from all these things that the world displays, just like a buffet, you can't eat everything on the table.
Exactly.
You can't eat everything on the table. Even if they give you everything, you will say, okay, this is what I can pick and eat. So going back to personal style, like you started, your personal style, what else drives personal style? It has to be your convictions.
Yeah.
Your convictions.
Yes.
what do you stand for?
Yes.
That's something
I think the
should-
person's motives too.
Yes. Why
Your
are you
motives.
wearing-
Why am I wearing what I'm wearing? Am I wearing it because I want people to notice me?
Okay.
That is a very, very important question
Yes.
this time. Why? Because I want people to notice me. Some people just wear dresses or clothes, not because they know it is not good, but they just want to wear it so that when everybody enters into the congregation, they'll be like, see what this person is wearing, see what that person is wearing, and it distracts people. We should dress because number one, we want to cover our nakedness. For beauty, beauty is secondary after covering our nakedness. We should dress in a way that represents what our faith is, right?
And I think in
Think
social
that's something
studies back then in primary school, when they were teaching us dressing, I know dressing was a topic, I remember very well. Covering your nakedness, protecting you from harsh weather conditions was the primary reason for dressing
Wearing
in the
clothes.
first place. So, but today we see that dresses are just, in fact, some things you see. There was a skit I watched online, and the pastor's wife, when she came for the wedding, she brought different colors of scarf for all the bridesmaids because she was like, she doesn't want to see rubbish in that church. So whatever you are wearing, even if you are wearing burgundy, she will give you any color of scarf that is available so that you can cover your body. Because it looks like people have forgotten. They have deviated
From the main purpose
main
of
thing.
clothes. Yes.
Yes, you can be stylish. Yes, you
yes.
can be elegant. But you don't have to deviate from why you are wearing clothes in the first place. Otherwise, just stay naked. Right? Yes, just stay naked. Because if you're not wearing clothes to cover your nakedness, stay naked and know that, okay, there's something really wrong with you there.
Exactly.
Then, okay, so another thing about personal style or something that drives your personal style, aside convictions, what else did you say the other time?
Motives.
Motives. Okay.
Your motives.
And aside motives, what else do you think drives personal style or influences personal style?
I think that's it basically.
Convictions.
Your conviction will drive it.
Then
Your conviction. There are some clothes I cannot wear. There are some things, some
okay.
pieces I cannot wear. Not because they are bad. Like Paul said, some things are lawful, but not expedient.
right?
Not because they are bad per se, but I just can't. Right? I just cannot. That's why convictions is a key thing.
Yes. Then I think another thing is your personality.
Yeah.
Your personality. There's a way you would want to dress to represent your personal brand. Consciously or unconsciously, people just know people for this kind of dressing. Like, it's their style. Whether or not they set out to have that style, but because they've been appearing consistently that way, people just say, oh, like, what's this woman's name? Deborah Enichi, right? You just see her style and she dresses like all these people that were in the ranch. All these, I don't know if you watch Telemundo movies, all this, when they shoot a movie in a ranch, you know, that's how they dress, right? And people just got to say that, oh, this is her own style.
That's her style, exactly.
Right?
So, doesn't mean I'll wear it and I'll be able to pull it off.
Of course. So trends is everything. Your style is your own thing. And then convictions, personality, and what else? And motive, right? Drives. So, okay, so,
I think in all of this, as a Christian, we should have a stand.
right.
You must have a stand. There are places you know that these are murky waters. I can't tread there. I think you wanted to say something on that.
Okay, so now I think we should kind of decipher where we should draw the line. Right? So as a Christian, can I be elegant? Can I be stylish? Can I look good and still have a style that stands out without compromising on my convictions, on my values, on what I stand for? Can we? Do you think it's possible?
Of course we can. Of course we can. You must even. You cannot be. Ephesians chapter 4, verse 14.
Okay, so
Apostle Paul said that we should not be tossed and turned. Okay, read it.
Okay, so NLT version says, then we will no longer be immature like children.
Exactly.
We won't be tossed and blown about by every wind of new teaching.
Every wind of new teaching.
We will
Because
not-
Trends come and go. There is always something new every week.
Every week.
You must know where you stand and stick with it.
Okay. We will not be influenced when people try to trick us with lies so clever they sound like the truth. So in conclusion, like we've been saying all this while, that yes, trends are always in vogue. There are things that will always be in vogue, and there are things that will be static and they will be here forever. Some of those fashion pieces will be here forever. But you get to decide, what can I take out of this? What can I adopt as my own personal style? Trend is everything, style is your own thing. And your own thing does not have to suit anybody's taste. It just has to align with your values, your beliefs, your convictions, and of course, your personality and then your style.
Thanks so much for joining us on this interesting conversation. Do well to continue this conversation in the comment section. Please like, share to your friends, and subscribe. Until next time, stay blessed.